Hello, my name is Orlando Alamon. Today we'll be going over social anxiety among veterans returning to an institution of higher learning. How many of you are veterans? And of those of you who are, how has social anxiety affected you in your return from selfless service to civilian life? And those of you who aren't veterans, you may know a veteran who suffers from social anxiety. When you hear somebody yelling at their spouse, a colleague, a child for not being able to understand simple directions and get the task done, that may be a veteran who suffers. When you see somebody flinch when there's a loud stomp or a book drops, a door slams, that could be a symptom of a veteran suffering from social anxiety. It can be especially difficult for veterans to return to school simply for the fact that there are no shared experiences for the most part with other students or the faculty alike. It can be hard to interact, hard to communicate. There's a certain language that's used in the military that is not very tactful. So learning to get away from that language and speaking without being aggressive can be a real problem. You may notice somebody who always sits with their back against the wall. That could be a veteran who is suffering from social anxiety, the fear of somebody coming up behind them. It could be somebody who does not want to be in large crowds. It's a cafeteria in a classroom setting. It could trigger something inside of them that will make them nervous. The symptoms that I'm talking about, it could be an increased heart rate. It could be things that you may not have noticed. Are they sweating? Are they losing focus? Are they becoming overwhelmed? Are they constantly needing to use the restroom? Irritable bowel syndrome is very closely related to social anxiety, the constant need and the urge to use the restroom. And with all of this, community colleges they recruit about 43% of all veterans who are enrolling in school. So with that, it's imperative to recognize and understand the symptoms that one may face. If you can recognize the symptoms and understand them, then you'll be better equipped to handle the situations. It cannot always be easy for a veteran to express these feelings and these triggers. But like I said, it could be things such as large crowds, loud noises. The one thing as veterans we need to understand is that the people we are around, they may not know how certain things may affect us, and we can't fault them for that. That is on us to learn how to cope with it. Some of the things I've learned myself that help me are yoga, just taking a deep breath in, or mindful meditation. With all this being said, it's not impossible to live a normal life with social anxiety, but it is possible to thrive once we learn how to control it and to not take it out on people who have no idea what we've been through. Thank you.